Hello, your parent coach, Sakhi Shubha. At the outset, let me thank you all for your kind words of appreciation. Your encouragement is really helping me to scale up my efforts and put my best foot forward. In our initiative, Courage to Encourage, I would like to speak to you all about the first principle of encouragement and appreciation. The art of encouragement and appreciation has a science behind it. Just as science has all the formulas of science has some principles, in the same manner, the art of encouragement and appreciation have some set of principles, 6 principles. Today, I'm going to throw some light on the first one. The first principle of art of appreciation and courage is be specific. I would like to explain or talk to you about this with the help of with an example. Imagine you have thrown a big party, you've invited guests, you've sent beautiful invitations, and you have done the entire work, starting from the invitation to the dessert, and even, going and saying bye-bye personally to each one of them. At the end of the party, everybody comes and says thank you, and it's good night. That's about all. And you're dejected. Rightly so, because you're expecting them to tell you, praise you, encourage your small efforts. Like, ma'am, your choice of flowers, amazing. How did you manage that? And the playlist, the Talat Aziz ghazals, my favorite. Did you know about it? That Talat Aziz is my favorite? So on and so forth. You'll feel great when someone gives you specific appreciation and encourages you for your efforts, isn't it? But when that doesn't happen, you do feel dejected. Now, imagine the same with your child. There is a scenario where your child has taken part in a music competition and has rendered a song, a popular song, has practiced. You were there in the audience, and the child comes home, and you just say, well done, you have got the first prize. Now let's move on, wash your hands and face, go and finish your maths homework. How do you think the child will feel? Same as you, as I always say. Small and dejected, isn't it? Now let's reverse the situation. The child comes home along with you, and you make the child sit. You prepare a nice hot cocoa for the child, and both of you are sitting on the table, and you're telling the child, Bache, I really like the way you practiced previous day. Let me first appreciate you for your hard work. Secondly, your low notes, you could really take them on very well. Till yesterday you were struggling, but I saw on the stage you were absolutely top class. Thirdly, although the meaning of the song was difficult for you and I had to explain the previous night, but the way you rendered, it really carried all the emotions. Fifth, I was sitting in the audience. I saw how the audience enjoyed it, and I was feeling so proud. So when you're specific, the child knows that the mother or the father and the mother and the father are fully invested in the child's effort. So point number 1. Point number 2 is the child knows that the efforts that he or she is putting in has value. And when someone knows the value, they will always carry on with the great efforts. And thirdly, the child will not only put in efforts to impress the parents, that maybe in some reasons, some cases, but in most of the cases, the child will put in effort because the child really wants to scale up the act, wants to reach the top, do better, excel. By being specific as a parent, you have achieved so many objectives. Your relationship with your child is on top. You are able to encourage the child properly, and the child himself or herself knows the importance of hard work. So, let us understand the importance of specific encouragement, and always let us plan out how to go about appreciating the child's efforts. So, the first principle is be specific. I really thank you once again for your time, and tomorrow I'll see you again in the next edition. Thank you.